All right, so I came up with a good video idea Monday after I left Goodwill. They reopened a few weeks ago, and about a week and a half ago, I started going back, and I went like 2 or 3 days in that week. And I went right away, like 9:15, 9:30 when they first opened, and nobody has been there, and I found some really good things right off those first carts of the day that they brought out. So I'm gonna go every day for a week straight, first thing in the morning, get the first dibs on those carts coming out, and see how much good stuff we can source just from the carts. I'm not going to go in the closed sections. What I'll probably do is hit those first carts of the day and then just check out the bags and the shoe section, because those are the best in my Goodwill. So let's do this for a week straight. If you have Goodwill near you, you can do the same, and chances are you're going to find some really good stuff on those carts. Get those first dibs before anybody else gets to them. So thanks for checking out the video, and let's see how this goes. All right, so I'm home. Goodwill was like a 15-minute trip in and out. And what I'll do every day, I'll show you what I got, what I spent, and the comps for each item. And we'll do that daily. And at the end, we'll see what we spent and made for the entire week, or potentially make. You know how it goes. So let's check out today's haul. All right, so the first pair is a pair of Nike Air Force 270s. I'm not into sneakers, so I don't know much about them. I always have to look them up or look at the tags. I don't know brands or styles by, sight for the most part. Obviously, I know the brands, but you know what I mean. Anyway, these are size 11.5. They were $15. That's what my Goodwill price is. Anything decent at $15. So a lot of times it has to be a pass. But these are good selling sneakers. So here's the comp on these. All right, second pair are these Nike Air 270s. The model is AH8050-401. Nice blue and orange with white colorway. Size 11.5 also. So obviously the same person donated all these. And these have some serious comps too. These were also $15. And here's the comps on these. Next pair is a pair of Hokas. The model is 20109. It's kind of like a black and like a dark raspberry color with white. And these were not marked, so when I went to the cashier, I said, all these other pairs are $15, but these are not marked. And she says, $5. So I wasn't complaining about that. They're a little dirty. The soles are good. Some dirt, scuff type on the uppers, but still in great condition. And all the treads on all of these sneakers are really good. So there's a lot of life in them. So these were $5, and here's comps on these. Right here we have a pair of Kyrie's. 943806 is the model number. It's got like this really cool rainbow style. I think they're Kyrie 4s is what it said it was. Soles on these are excellent condition. Shows zero wear. And these are also $15. And here's comps on these. These are also size 11.5. And then lastly, I got 3 hats, all new with the stickers on them, no tags, but all the stickers, unworn, nice and clean. That one just has the stickers underneath. 2 Pittsburgh Pirate MLB, New Era 950. KC Royals 5950, and another Pittsburgh that's also a New Era. And the hats are $2 at my Goodwill, and I'll probably list these for about $18 each. So that's day one haul. I spent $59 altogether. It was $56 plus tax, and that was a good, surprising, nice little haul. So I'm gonna hit Goodwill, like I said, every morning at 9:30 a.m. and hopefully be like one of the only ones in there that are really looking for this type of stuff, and make an awesome week out of it and get a good video. And we'll all learn something together, hopefully. So I appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. All right, Tuesday morning. So I've come up with a plan of how I'm going to go with the week going forward. So every day, I'm going to go to Goodwill, like I said, at 9:30 a.m., see what I could get off the carts. Then I'm going to get home, photograph, document, and I'm going to get it all listed that day. Whatever I get at Goodwill, I'm going to get listed. okay? And then we'll see what sells. So we're gonna track what I can find, what kind of potential profit we can make by going every morning, and then we're gonna see what sells. So by the end of the week, we'll see how much we spent, then how much we have sold already and brought back in, and how much potential we'll have out there. So I'm gonna pack up a few other orders. I'm not gonna involve any outside orders or other sourcing places I go to for this video. This is gonna be strictly just for the Goodwill. So far, it's not looking as strong as it was yesterday, that's for sure. But it's gonna happen. All right, they usually don't have any sporting goods here, but they got 2 bags of clubs, and I went through, and I got a couple of good ones. All right, so we're back from Goodwill. Not as good as yesterday, but decent. So let me show you what I got. All right, so it's shoes, not as good as yesterday, but something. These are pretty interesting. They're 100% real leather. They got 3 Velcro straps, polka dot black, kind of like a boat shoe, very heavy. The brand is called Greats. I never heard of it. It says Greats, Brooklyn, and it says made in Italy. So typically anything made in Italy, you're talking about good quality leather. So these are 15 bucks. I comped them up. They're pretty expensive shoes. I couldn't find this exact model with the straps, but here's what I did find. Second pair that I got today is just this pair of Reebok Nano 7s. These are CrossFit shoes, good condition. They were 10 bucks. Like I said, my Goodwill is pretty expensive with shoes. So 15 bucks for really good, 10 for decent to mediocre. So these will do decently. Here's comps. Then as I showed you in the store, they usually don't have golf clubs or any sporting goods there at all. Usually you'll find like a junky like kid's glove. But they had 2 bags of golf clubs. I looked through them. See if I can show you this. This is a Callaway X460 11-degree driver. Very nice condition. It's got the Fujikura graphite shaft. Nice club. Nice Callaway grip. And all their clubs are $5. The second club I got is this Nike 21-degree hybrid graphite shaft. It's a Nike CPR is what it's called. Excellent grip, no wear at all. All right, so that'll wrap up day 2, Tuesday. And we'll be back tomorrow and we'll do the same thing again. All right, just pulled up Wednesday mornings, 9:23. And there's a few more cars than there has been here. So I don't know if people are just trying and they're letting them in. I don't know. But let's get in there and see what today will bring. All right, Wednesday is in the books. 3 items today. So seems to be going downhill. Monday was the strongest, maybe because they get a lot of donations over the weekend. Anyway, today, as you probably saw in the video I was recording, the cart had some sneakers. They had a bunch of Brooks. There was 4 or 5, there was 4 pairs. And I ended up taking 2 of the 4. The other ones had condition issues. So I grabbed this pair of Brooks Revel 3. You see right there? Revel 3. Black and white. Good condition. $8. Now you see how they mark it? They do an 8 and has a W for white for the tag of the week. So these are $8. Then they have these Brooks, which are Ghost 12s. These are in really good condition. One of them I wiped off already. So here, you probably can't really see it. It's right here. Has a 10 and then a W. So at Goodwill, now I'm not a cheat, I'm not a liar, I'm not a thief, but at Goodwill, when you go up to the counter, they don't give you bags, so I typically don't put everything up on the counter. I'll just show her. I'll say, okay, I got this, and I show the price. And I got these, and I show the price. And I got these, and I show the price. So I don't say $8, $10. I just drop my shoe. I just show it to them. It's their job to read it and say what it is. So in my head, I know what it should total up. If they say it comes up to more, then I'll say, well, you see that right. If it comes out less, well, that's not my problem. So when I showed her 10 with the W, she was staring at it and staring at it. And then I saw on the cash register she punched in 3. And she said something, but I couldn't understand what she said because I got plexiglass in front. And then I showed her a pair of jeans that I have. So when she told it came out to $18 plus tax. It came out to $19.26. So on the one pair of shoes, she charged $8. The pair of jeans, which were $7. Don't like spending that on jeans, but they're a good pair and I'll make the money. And then the other pair, these, which were $10, she only charged $3. So she stared at the 10 and the W, and for some reason, she thought maybe it was written sideways and that W was the 3. I don't know. Not my job to tell them how much it is. But I did find these AGs, Adriano Goldschmied. Sold these many times over. Let me show you the label in case you're unfamiliar. Adriano Goldschmied. You'll see AG. And these are the graduate. They're in a gray 36 by 34, so it's a good size. $7, which is a bit much typically because I could get them at my other place for between like $1 and $3. I get pants. But these will sell in the low 30s, so I'll make like 20 bucks off them. So there was nothing else out there today. The bins, basically my main thing is going to be those carts that come out in the morning. So that was it. Let me show you the comps for the 3 and what I spent and what I should gross. Alright, so that's it for Wednesday. Getting decent stuff every day. 2 more, and I possibly might do Saturday morning as well. I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, Thursday morning. There's only 2 people in the whole store. Let's see what we got today. Alright, so today was only a 1 item pickup. Pair of Levi's, new with tag, 550s, size 35 by 30. And I paid $7 for these. And I didn't look through the clothing. These were hanging on a rack that they had just rolled out that is right next to those bins that I showed you. So they always bring them out the doors, they leave them sit there, and then the women come and they take them and then they go disperse them throughout the store. So basically this week has been sourcing out of those new carts that come out and then just going basically to the bags and the shoe racks, nothing else. So these should sell for about 30 bucks. These aren't great ones, 550s, but they're decent. And did you know Levi's, the numbers, there are 13 different styles for men and 7 for women. And then I had another item that I had picked up this week, sell. These Nikes, these are beautiful. I love that colorway. These just sold this afternoon, so I got to get these packed up. These sold for $71.75. All right, so that's wrapping up Thursday. 15 items total picked up so far this week. 120 spent, and with 2 items sold, we're almost near break even. So that's pretty good. I don't expect any of these to be that quick. The sneakers sold in 3 or 4 days. The hat sold in 1 hour. So definitely those sneakers that I've been picking up, they're all going to sell. How long, that's the determination. But anyway, that's a wrap, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. So I got here at 9:15. They didn't bring out the new carts till 9:40. So I was looking around and pulled a few things off the carts that came out. First one to look at them. And I found an awesome bag in the bag section. All right, just got back. Day number 5 at Goodwill. When I got there, the bins weren't out yet. So I kind of just hung out for like 10 minutes looking at the book section. And then they came out. First one on the bins. I shouldn't say bins because you might get confused. First one on the carts of the new inventory. They usually bring out 2. and they're bottom and top, and sometimes 3. Then they'll roll out like 1 or 2 clothing racks. So everything I got again today came out of the first morning carts. So I got a couple of belts. The first one just got like this stitched pattern on it. So this was $2, and nice leather belts that have a good embroidery, like an embossed pattern or a good stitching like that. Usually I could get like, you could get anywhere from 15 to like $20 on average for a good belt. This one was pretty cool. It's got a nice guitar, like a polished chrome belt buckle. And this one is a Levi's belt. Still got the tag on it. Oh look, I don't know if I'm going to sell it as is, or I'm going to remove the buckle and just sell the buckle. Maybe I'll leave it as is because it is a brand new belt. I got a Fender guitar, baseball hat, nice little embroidered, kind of a distressed style. Okay, and here's the bag I found. It's like a heavy neoprene, and typically you see a neoprene bag and you'd be like, it's nothing. But for some reason, just the nameplate caught my eye. Dagny Dover. I never heard of it. And had a nice heavy duty zipper on it. It's like almost like a fat tooth zipper. It's basically a briefcase. Different slots. Soft bag. 17 wide. Come on, focus. 17 wide, 13 high. So when I saw that name, if I see something that I don't know, but looks like quality, feels like quality, I always look it up. So here's some comps. I haven't found this exact one yet, but their bags are like in the $100 range. So I found this bag. I looked it up online because I got ready to list it. And Dagny Dover, it's called the Weston laptop bag. And this is the large size, the 17-inch. Retails on their website for $155. Fender Stratocaster in red for Rock Band 4. Amazing comps. All right, day number 6, Saturday. Fender Stratocaster. Another pair of sneakers. I'll show you when I get home. All right, Saturday was a good one. So nothing off the cart. So I went over to the shoe shelves. Because what I've been doing is hitting those carts every day. Mostly the things I've gotten this week have come off from there. I think maybe 3 or 4 out of like 18 or 20 items have come from the shelf. And all I do is go, the hard goods are like non-existent in my place except for glass, and there's no good glass. So I'm basically going looking at bags and the shoe shelves. It's not even any toys. There's still a lot of stuffed animals. So I went over to the shoes because there was nothing on the carts that were any good. Found another pair of Brooks. These are Ghost 11s. $10. So these should go in the 30 to 40 range. So maybe I'll make, 15 to 20 bucks maybe. And the other item, which I can't believe they had this because they never have toys. All their video games, the lady who works there that I always talk to, they don't put them on the floor. Video games get sent out to wherever to be sold online. But this wasn't even in the toy section, which is like all broken dolls and stuff. This was on the floor in the corner near the bags where they keep like luggage and car seats and stuff, and it was leaning against the wall. So it's Xbox One, red. Let's see if I show it the right way. Fender Stratocaster. Rock Band 4 is the name of it. And this was only, the white is the colors they're marking the new stuff. So it's $3. Now this is a prime example of them not knowing how to price things. They'll put 10 or 15 bucks on some sneakers that are pretty beat and worn and only sell for 20 or 30, on eBay. Yet this, they marked $3 and this sells for over $100. Check out the comps of the most recent sales. So this was a home run for today. All right, so I'm gonna get this stuff photographed and listed right away as I've done every day. And see, tomorrow's Sunday. Monday I'll probably film the ending to this and come up with some totals of what I spent, what I hope to get out of everything and what has sold within this first week. And I just listed the Xbox Fender Stratocaster guitar about 20 minutes ago, and it already sold. There was the most recent comps were 120, 140 something, 120. So I went 124.75, and it sold like in 20 minutes. Okay, so the week turned out good. Just from going to Goodwill, literally spending 15 minutes in there, going right to those bins, looking through the carts that they brought out, and then going through the bag section, through the shoe section, and out of there. So here's some total numbers for the week, just from the Goodwill. For 6 days, I spent a total of $154.39. I purchased 21 items. Estimated gross from doing the comps, so it's pretty close, is $864. In the week, today's Monday, so I started a week ago, and I went up to Saturday, so Sunday I didn't go, and I didn't list everything was listed already. 8 items have sold within the week that I picked up this week for gross sales of $383.50. Here's the 8 items that sold. So, if I take that, every item had the buyer pays shipping. So out of the 383, rough estimate after fees, breaks it down to about 330 minus the 154 I spent. So I got my money back, and then roughly $175 profit already, and I still have 13 items left, and some really good items. So that is just from going to one store for 15 minutes a day. And then now if I hit other stores after that, which I do, there's good money to be made in the thrift stores. So maybe try this for yourself. Go every morning if you're able to. Get those first carts and see what kind of goodies you could get before they hit the shelves and other people get to them. So hope you enjoyed this little experiment I did. And now going forward, I'm going every morning. It's part of my routine. I'm going to hit it first, hit those carts, and then I'm going to go out to the other stores afterwards. It's 2 miles from my house, so why shouldn't I? So if you have any questions, put them down below. Hopefully you saw some items and some comps that'll help you out in the future, and I'll see you in the next video.